Welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to review the Titan Army P245MS QD Mini LED Gaming Monitor. I-check natin kung sulit ba siya para sa price niya, but before that, check muna natin kung ano yung mga included sa box. Inside the box, we have the product warranty, color information, DisplayPort cable, power adapter, monitor stand na hindi hollow, and base. Madali lang siyang i-set up, i-insert mo lang yung hook ng stand sa monitor, and good to go. Design-wise, hindi siya slim type monitor. As you can see, makapal yung side profile and overall frame. But despite that, looks clean and modern pa din naman. Kung mapapansin nyo, may sensor dito sa taas ng monitor. Dahil isa sa features nito, yung smart screen brightness adjustment. So automatic siyang mag-a-adjust depende sa ambient lighting ng paligid mo. Check naman natin tong back. Almost same lang sa mga Titan Army monitor na na-review natin before. Ang pinagkaiba lang, umiilaw yung part na to, kaya may gaming vibe. Also, fully adjustable yung monitor, so pwede mong i-portrait, tilt, swivel, and i-adjust yung height. Para sa ports, ito yung available options. Add ko lang din na hindi basta-basta nag-shake yung monitor even intense typing or gaming. Besa compatible na rin pala siya, so may option kang i-mount if gusto mo ng cleaner setup. For visuals and performance, this monitor features a 24-inch IPS panel with 2K resolution and HDR1000. While for gaming performance, meron tong 240Hz refresh rate, 1 ms response time, and G-Sync compatibility with adaptive sync. Kaya smooth talaga siya for gaming. Maganda rin yung color reproduction dahil sa QD Mini LED display. Enhance yung brightness and colors. Kaya even na maliwanag yung room, clear pa rin yung display. Not bad din sa HDR scenes, bright yung highlights, and detail pa rin yung dark areas. Now, sa resolution, naka 1440p. And since 24-inch with 1440p, mas sharp yung text and detail yung image compared sa 1080p. Ma-appreciate mo talaga yung difference, lalo na kung galing ka sa 1080p monitor. To access the OSD menu, meron tayong 4 buttons to control and adjust the settings. Dito, makikita natin yung game closure, night vision, at magnifier mode. Meron din tong 10 available presets at 3 color space. So pwede mong i-switch depende sa gaming, movies, o for the activity needs mo. Under feature settings, nandito yung basic options like brightness, contrast, DCR, light sensor, low blue light, sharpness, at iba pa. It also comes with Game Plus features kaya nandyan yung HDR, adaptive sync, local dimming, feature enhancement, at sa game aid, makita mo yung refresh rate, game browser and color, stopwatch, at game timer. Nandito rin yung control ng backlight so pwede mong i-adjust depende sa gusto mo. Overall, almost complete naman yung options, and kung sakaling iba yung language ng monitor pag open mo, hanapin mo lang yung language icon, click, tapos click ulit, at makikita mo na yung English language. In my gaming experience, naglaro ko ng iba't ibang games para matest yung monitor. Smooth and responsive sa FPS games, though may minimal ghosting kapag mabilis yung movements, but hindi naman big deal, especially pag focus ka sa game. Madalas din ako maglaro ng Dota 2 and wala pa naman ako na-encounter na any problem. When it comes to console games, solid for Tekken, Gran Turismo, and God of War. Maganda yung quality ng display, sharp and detail yung visuals, at vibrant yung colors, lalo na kapag naka-on yung HDR. Supported din yung VRR, which is big help for racing games and fast-paced games dahil malaking tulong siya to reduce screen tearing. So whether FPS, racing, or story-driven games pa yan, this monitor can deliver an immersive and enjoyable experience. Mapapansin mo talaga yung difference in colors, contrast, and overall visuals compared sa standard display. Overall, maganda yung balance niya between gaming performance and visual quality. Recommended for gamers and content creators. Hindi siya pasok sa budget monitor, pero sa experience at features na meron siya, I think worth it naman. Add ko na rin, napansin ko yung difference between QD Mini LED IPS and regular IPS. So mas high yung brightness, better contrast, at mas vibrant pero natural pa rin yung colors. On the other side, may backlight din pa rin pero hindi naman siya ganun ka big deal since normal yun sa IPS panel. Plus, pwede man siyang malesen gamit yung local dimming feature. Lastly, make sure nyo na kaya ng system nyo yung games na lalaroin nyo para pagdating sa monitor, walang maging problema. So yun yun lang guys, thank you sa lahat ng umabot dito and I hope nakatulong ako sa inyo. Please don't forget to like and subscribe my channel, malaking tulong sa akin yan. And kung meron pa kayong other questions, i-comment nyo lang and sasagutin natin yan. Again, thank you guys. See you in the next video.